Namaskar. So let us try to understand the next phase of action for our FPGA design. Before proceeding to that, we will try to discuss what are the resources that is available from Xilinx AMD, uh, which can help us to design these FPGA circuits. So before proceeding to that, we can take a look on evaluation kits that AMD has already designed for our Spartan 7 series. All right. So in that, basically, this is the device that is available with them. It is based on XC7S100 series, okay, which is having 676 pins, and it is around having 400 IOs, okay. So this is high-end device. However, having this device knowledge, it will help us to design our schematic much more conveniently. So let us proceed how we can get more details about this particular evaluation kit. So type AMD in your browser. Go to the products. As I mentioned already, you can see adaptive SoC FPGAs. Okay, so once you go in here, you will see FPGA portfolio. Once we reach there, then we can see we have a Spartan 7 series. Okay, so when we select that, you can see we have a complete detail about a Spartan 7. All right, so once we see that, you will try to see down, you will have here a Spartan 7 SP701 evaluation kit. Okay, we have more other kits as well, but this is the best one that you can have a look on for your design development activities. So once we click that, what we have is it is around having at $36. So if you want to buy, you can buy it. This is the part number for this. Let me directly get into the details of this particular evaluation kit. So we have the connectivity, like it has video interfacing like CSI, DSI and HDMI. Then it has expandable IOs, okay, with Mezzani card interfaces. More into this, if you want to have, as I told you, it has 400 available IO pins, okay, and it can be scaled to other like industries for cost optimized portfolio. Features about this particular device you can see is it has 102,000 cells. It has around 1100 kilobit DRAMs and 4300 220 kilobits of block RAM. Then it has 160 DSP slices. IO pins are around 400 that I already mentioned. Let's talk about the specifications. So specifications, you can see this is the particular board that is there with you, and you can have complete overview of this particular board, like what is the FPGA, what are the LPCs, and EEPROM is as well there. Then microcontroller is there. You have HDMI card, push buttons are there for some of the particular functionality that you want to utilize. You have USB JTAG UART, you have JTAG for configuration, you have 12 volt input power, power on switch is there. So even if power is connected, it can be switched off. So all these things are there. If you want to see the board specification, it has length, width, so that thing you can see by yourself. However, I am more interested into configuration. So configuration techniques are JTAG techniques. So if you can have this particular board or particular schematics and all, then you will have uh, advantage for your design to support how to design JTAG configuration or SPI or QSPI. Then if you want to interface memories, then you have DDR3 example as well available with you. You want, you can interface your quad SPI flash memories and I2C PROM interface as well. Okay, you have lot many number of user push button, around 5, and then deep switches are there, 16 numbers, LEDs are there, 8 numbers, so you can utilize them while in the development phase. Okay, so if these things already you can see UART to USB bridge is also there available with us, and then RJ45 connector is there. Okay, So considering this, uh, the thing that you need from this particular evaluation kit is you have to go to resources, okay, and you have to download what is the evaluation board user guide, okay, like what are the things that is available. It will be explained very deeply here, okay. And if you want to quickly start it, you can download this as well. Then next thing is I have taken this particular example because I wanted to download the schematic and bill of material and board files and all these things. They help me a lot, okay. So for your advantage I have already downloaded this, okay. So I'll go directly to like schematic bomb and schematic resource. So I'll go to schematics. If you see schematics, okay, this is the FPGA device name, okay. So like it is having 676 pins device. It is also BZA package and it has around 400 IOs, okay, and it has S100. So we are actually working with XC7 S50 series, okay, but here it is 100 series, okay. Now Uh, deeply, I will not explain you right now. While we proceed with our design, we will take up each and every section one by one and take these as reference as well so that you can have more flexibility in your design. So you can see it has around 27 page of schematic and it has title block, block diagram. So block diagram is this one, okay. So you can see very clearly that it has like system ADC and then HDMI is there, MSP is there, all these things are there, okay. Moving to other things, you have FPGA configuration, then uh, QSPI configuration mode, USB UART JTAG and DDR three interfacing is there, then DDR3 DRAM is there, separate ones, then you have Ethernet, or you have HDMI, you have FMC connectors for like taking your IOs outside, you have PMOD. Then you have system control like MSP. This is your MCU, which will be controlling the systems. So this is the advantage of like designing based on FPGAs. Like FPGA FPGA can work based on like as a master or as slave as well. So both, okay. So that time MCU can take care of those things. Then you have at last power supply scheme as well, like what would be the power supply sequence and what are the different power voltage that will be required for FPGA power supply. So all these things are available with you. Yes. So considering this fact, we will not be going much deeper into this. As I mentioned you, like once you have the evaluation kit, it will be easier for you to get into the design phase and even creating your symbols, how you will be creating symbols bank by bank and voltage as well as like power pins and ground pins in separate sections. So all these things will be taken care here. All right, guys. So if you do have any question regarding the demo board as well, like even evaluation board, if you are having any difficulty or you want to improvise some of the particular components, you can put down your comments in the comment box and feel free to ask any kind of questions related to a Spartan 7 series FPGA design, whether it is hardware architecture or any challenges that you are facing for any kind of like interface. For example, it is either memory or EEPROM or flash or DDR or any simple IO user as well. Basically, whether it is UART to USB connections or like UART to US RS232 bridge. So all those things will be taken care here. So stay connected. What we will do is in our next tutorial, we'll try to introduce our power supply design and we will try to complete that power supply section for our FPGA which was XC7S50. Thank you so much. Bye.